Hello everyone, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, in today's video, we're going to be doing another story quest. This time, it's actually going to be one of my favorite story quests I've actually ever played. Klee's story quest, True Treasure. So, we need to head out over to the tavern and basically just talk to some people there. Actually, this was the very first story quest I actually ever did when I started playing Genshin, because Klee has pretty much been one of my favorite characters since before I started playing. So, I actually really like this one.
Shame I only get to listen in from the other side of the window and don't get to join in the debate. I'd love to give my 2 cents.
Say what? What's up? What's up? Paimon wants in.
Recently, all the customers at the tavern have been debating the exact same topic. Who is the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
The strongest fighter? Must be someone who can floor a whole gang of hilly churls with just one punch.
I do that for
then
fun.
Paimon nominates you. But anyway, is there
Sorry
a general
about that.
agreement in the city on who it is, or?
Expecting people to come to a swift and straightforward consensus in the City of Freedom is like expecting fisherman's toast to drop out of the sky. Everyone's got their own opinion, backed up by a unique set of cherry-picked information. But let's be honest, that's what makes the discussion so impassioned and entertaining. Mainstream opinion is polarized, with most people supporting one of 2 candidates. One is the Dandelion Knight. The other is the Dark Knight Hero.
Paimon, who are you voting for?
Ooh, Paimon votes for you. But let's go into the tavern and talk to the patrons. Maybe we'll pick up some juicy gossip.
Oh, I do envy your life of leisure. But don't mind me, of course. I guess I'll just get back to work.
Actually, I have to do Klee's in order to do a couple of other characters' quests. Also, for those of you who don't know, the Dandelion Knight is one of Jean's official titles. And if you've seen my video about D-Luke, then you know that he is the Dark Knight Hero. I mean, it's pretty obvious, really, because nobody else would really fill in that role, especially considering all the different people. It would only be
What'll
him.
it be today?
Who is the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
The strongest fighter? I don't pay much attention to that sort of thing.
Huh. Paimon thought bartenders had some kind of special information sources.
Just like what they have in exclusive. Dang it!
Exactly.
I can't talk.
That's what
Sorry
Paimon
about that.
was getting at.
Sorry.
I have no involvement in any intelligence gathering operation. But if you made me pick someone, it would be the Dark Knight Hero.
Yep.
I've heard some
Luke.
stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller from the Abyss Order.
There it is, the barman's top secret intelligence. Speaking of the Abyss Order, their minions are really stirring up trouble all over the place, aren't they?
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerance training, to be precise. Want to join me?
I'm pretty sure I'm underage. Who's the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
You want to know who I think the toughest fighter is? In my opinion, that would be the finest adventurer of them all, Stanley. Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest, too. but only Stanley can take on the bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari.
Bloodthirsty beasts of the Marjavari? Sounds terrifying. Do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those?
I beat it to a pulp.
Yeah! Bam! Wham! Pow!
Okay. Let me guess, he's gonna say Gene.
Hi! Are you here to try Mondstadt's famous wine too?
Again, I think I'm too young to be drinking. Do these people not care? Does Mondstadt not have any laws about underage drinking?
The strongest fighter of them all? That would be Gene, obviously. Why? Grandmaster Gene is so strong. She can take out a ruin guard with just a few slashes of her sword. And she could wipe out the 3 Hilly-Trill tribes at Dada Upa Gorge all by herself. Otherwise, we wouldn't have such a carefree existence with nothing to do.
It's true that Gene makes people feel they're in safe hands. Meanwhile, this guy is drunk as a skunk.
Squall and Fury! Hey, amigo. Do you want to hear my latest composition? I put my whole heart into it, and also my soul. How about it, amigo? Huh? The most macho in Mondstadt. She's a little girlie who wears red.
A girl dressed in red?
That's right. I found this out one day about half a month ago, when I went up to the Storm Bear Mountains looking for inspiration for my new song. Guess what happened?
What happened?
I witnessed the most powerful destructive force I have ever seen in my life. I'm telling you, it completely changed the whole landscape in that part of the mountains.
Holy moly!
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake. But I don't know if anyone will believe me.
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl wielding that much destructive power is a little far-fetched.
Nahida?
You want to know what I think?
I mean,
I think she
Nahida's
has
an
a
actual
treasure
god.
nobody else knows about. Maybe even the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt.
Did you say treasure?
Of course, that's
Did
what
Paimon
gets you
imagine it, or
interested.
did you hear it too?
It's just a guess. I mean, no. It's a bard's razor-sharp intuition.
I'll take your word for now.
Thank you, amigo. I am so happy to meet a true amigo. Who would have thought?
So, this girl, what's her name?
I do not know her name. I do not see her often in Mondstadt. Hey, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Doesn't sound like much to go on, but thanks for your intel. Patton was right about one thing.
Everyone has an opinion.
If everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded, how are we ever gonna find out who Mondstadt's strongest fighter is? Eureka! Paimon's got it! Let's go see what Gene says. Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing.
What makes you so sure?
Come on! Let's just go and ask already. We'll never...
Oh, sorry.
Even if you are a close friend,
What would you like?
So, actually did unlock, since I reached AR level 40, I now have access to some other quests. So we don't, and some of them might activate here, so that might happen. I am a little worried that that'll happen with Eula's story quest. Oh no, I think, dang it. Speak of the devil.
Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
This is the beginning of Albedo's quest, so sorry about that. But I had a feeling
Customers.
I'm gonna do him next anyways, so...
Oh, pardon me. Are you looking for Timaeus? No. Just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store. I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. I do my best to help.
You need to be nervous.
Huh? Do I look nervous? My apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory where there aren't many others to talk to. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book. Over there. Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
No need to trouble you.
Hey, aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror?
Legendary is a bit much.
I've heard so many stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close. What do you mean, research? Sorry, don't mind me. What am I saying? Still, you'd definitely be able to help Albedo. It is you, after all. There's that name again, Albedo. Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
I think I might have heard of him.
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher. But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher? Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems. Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal. Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
I'm not sure someone as smart as him could use my help.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Can it make me stronger?
I don't see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities is one of Albedo's areas of research, after all. Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. Sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best. Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
See? This is Albedo's quest.
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous once she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
I definitely know a lot of people like Sucrose. But again, we need to
wind
continue
rises.
doing Klee's story quest.
Search forth.
So again, sorry if this keeps happening.
Behold.
I am not doing this on purpose. It's just quests keep overlapping with each other. Which I literally went out of my way earlier to make sure this didn't happen. Because before I started recording, I made sure I didn't accidentally walk too close. And then as soon as I start recording, I walk too close without paying attention. Back on track now.
Oh, Master Jean! Sorry to bother you. We're collecting intel on the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Do you have, one of those official Knights of Favonius verified ranking table thingies?
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Huh. I am sorry, but I cannot help. I do not have any relevant documentation on that topic.
Oh, well that sucks. Paimon was hoping she would at least make the top 5.
Well, although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honorary knight's abilities has never wavered. Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near the city, although he is keeping a low profile. If you are staying around Mondstadt, please be on the lookout for danger. Given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength, I trust you will be able to help keep the area safe.
Awesome! After she beats the Abyss Order, she'll climb up that ranking table faster than she climbs up all those cliffs.
Do you think I'll get first place?
Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order to bits is the right thing to do.
I like your enthusiasm. It is infectious. But be careful out there.
This is probably one of my favorite cutscenes in the entire game.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry for bumping into you.
I love her voice. You dropped something.
Hey, look! There's
It literally cut her off. It cut Paimon off.
some writing on here. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed?
Yikes! Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're, survival rules.
Survival rules?
Yeah. Rules that I must absolutely never break under any circumstances. Otherwise, something terrible would happen.
Something terrible.
Yep. Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Klee.
Hello, Klee.
I've heard all about you guys. You're the honorary knight who helps Mondstadt.
Wow! More recognition, yay! Paimon is so happy right now.
I heard it from Amber. But wait, no, there's no time for this right now. I'm dealing with a big emergency. I grabbed my map and ran as fast as I could all the way here.
What's wrong?
The treasure I buried in the Whispering Woods, it's gone.
Did you say buried treasure?
I think she needs our help.
Exactly what Paimon was thinking. Lost treasure is a big deal. Let us help you find it.
Yay! Thanks, you guys. Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I put a circle around it. I also put a wooden sign in the ground at the place where I buried it, to make it easier to find.
Paimon is starting to understand how this treasure went missing so easily.
She's a little girl,
Come on, Miss
Paimon.
Honorary Knight, let's go.
The voice is probably one of my favorite things about Klee. And her voice actress really does a lot of work to actually make herself sound like a small child. It's really impressive. So we need to head over to the Whispering Woods. Right over here. You can actually find, like, the area where Klee's treasure is buried, even before you do this quest. And long after. Which is a nice little detail. That Klee's, you can actually find it before and after.
Squall and Fury.
It just makes the world feel
La 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 la.
more open.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la.
Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy.
Well, Razor and Albedo seem really busy recently. So Klee must not disturb them. But now Klee has new friends. I never thought I'd have a new
this
big
girl.
sister to help me. I'm so happy.
See? Right here. This is always here.
We're here. This is the place. Look, this is where my huge treasure was buried.
And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground.
Wait, who's over there?
It's an abyss mage! Hey, maybe he's the one Jean was warning us about. What's that in his hand?
My treasure!
What?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her. Time for a change of plan.
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and fight!
After him.
What's an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. It looks so cute, soft, and fluffy. I want to pet it.
Game's up! Now hand it over!
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
The night is cold. We'll see about that.
Squall and Fury.
Too late for regrets.
Behold!
Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss mages are the bad guys.
Oh, that's right. Grandmaster Jean says that stealing is wrong.
Freeze!
That girl's lucky she didn't come alone. Otherwise, I...
Out of the frying pan.
The wind rises.
Not now. Boba, get them!
But if we could just get him to give it back.
Where'd he go? The Abyss Mage. He just disappeared. What's going on? Out of the frying pan, into the fire. A gateway to a domain! The Abyss Mage must have snuck inside!
There's no way out.
Klee, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure back for you?
No! I'm coming with you. It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole, and it's up to me to get it back.
Admire your courage.
Don't worry, Klee is a big girl. Come on, Miss Honorary Knight, let's go!
So pretty much whenever you have to enter a domain in one of these stories, they usually give you the character whoever's story is to use. So it should, yep, be Klee. I'm gonna real quickly heal up Wanderer. I do wish you could have a team of 5 normally, 'cause that would make the game a whole lot more fun.
Dare to mess with me? Nice and spiced. Too late for regrets.
Squall Fury. Quit following me. Behold!
Right.
Squall Fury. Surge forth. Quit follow.
My guiding star. We'll see about that.
Oh, there's more.
The night is cold. Booba, get them. Too late for regrets. We'll see about that. Not now. Boing, boing, boom! Hi-ya, boom! Nice and spicy. Dare to mess with me? Boom! Yep. The night is cold. Out of the frying pan. Yep.
Behold!
Oh, using the Wanderer skill, it's easy to get by this. But I do like how you need to use Klee in order to duck under, because she's smaller than most of the other characters.
The wind rises.
Ouch!
Behold! Too slow.
Not now. We'll see about that.
The wind rises.
The night is cold. Nice and spicy. Dare to mess with me?
Squall Fury.
Booba, get them! My guiding star. Too late for regrets.
Okay. Just need it. Yep, we're right near the end.
Sparks and flash! Da da da! Hi-ya!
You followed me. I must say, I'm impressed. But this is as far as you will get.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
Oh, the human proclivity to gossip has provided us with everything we need. We learned that your little red friend had in her possession the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt. That treasure is now in my hands. There is nothing you can do. Now your precious treasure shall be your undoing.
No, wait! Don't touch it!
Oh, how you fret now your predicament is finally clear to you. Now, what have we here? A flame symbol.
I love this part. He literally just kills himself.
No! I broke the survival rules. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. This is it. This time, I'm done for.
Wait! So Klee's treasure is a bomb?
Made short work of that abyss mage.
No wonder Klee was rumored to be the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Paimon, for one, is never picking a fight with her, ever.
And she's a child, so why would you pick a fight with her?
Why has she gone and run off?
Something to do with Jean.
Seems like it. Well then, let's head to the Knights' headquarters and report to Jean.
Quit following me.
Oh no. This. So, again, I have to talk to Jean in order to start Eula's quest to end Klee's. I hate the fact that this keeps having to happen. Hopefully this doesn't go on any longer.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with.
Sounds typical, Master Jean.
I have been meaning to have a word with you if the occasion presented itself, but as you know, Mondstadt's safety must always be my first priority. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decorabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter.
But why us?
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted.
But as the honorary knight, I should technically also belong to the Knights.
You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius, but you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You are a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Whoa, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch.
Leave it to me.
Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
Well, I guess this looks like I'll have to change my plans. Again. So, I guess I'm going to have to technically finish Klee's quest when I do Eula's. So, I'm just as disappointed as I bet some of you guys are who are watching, but I like to thank everyone for watching so far. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.